The best 4K Blu-ray players deliver the ultimate picture quality for watching movies and TV series at home. Although streaming services are popular, Blu-rays deliver video at a higher bitrate, bringing you more detail and realism. There are other benefits to Blu-rays, like the fact you truly own your movie collection and get stunning box art and behind-the-scenes extras that come on the disc. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now let's get started. Number 5. Xbox Series X. If you're sussing out a gaming console to play your 4K Blu-rays and DVDs, it's worth keeping in mind the Xbox Series X. It supports Dolby Vision HDR, unlike the £5, but only from streaming services. This doesn't extend to the disc drive. Hence, why the console is so low in this list. You'll only get regular HDR 10 over the disc. It supports Dolby Atmos audio, including out to headphones, for a fee. But probably more usefully, it passes Atmos or DTS:X soundtracks through to your TV to handle when set up properly. We did find that it could be picky about passing DTS:X through a TV that doesn't support it to a sound system that does, though. In our tests, we also found that the 4K image quality and HD upscaling were both a little weaker from the Xbox Series X than the £5. So we picked the £5 if you're serious about playing UHD discs. But you can read more about the Xbox's disc support in our dedicated guide to whether the Box Series X is a good Blu-ray player. The Xbox Series X does still serve as a great choice if you're after a home entertainment system, as it gives you Dolby Vision streaming and gaming along with basic 4K Blu-ray playback. The Xbox Series X utilizes its powerful specs to significantly reduce load times and improve game performance and visual fidelity. But while features such as quick resume and extensive backward compatibility give it an edge, it's lacking in key areas, notably significant UI improvements and captivating exclusives. Number 4. Sony PlayStation 5 Slim. The Sony PS5 Slim is helping to keep 4K Blu-ray technology alive with its dedicated disc drive. In the mainline console, at least. While you can buy a slightly cheaper discless version, it's the standard edition console we're interested in here. The PS5 Slim's disc drive can play 4K Blu-rays, which is fitting since Sony helped to popularize Blu-ray players with the £3 2-hole console generations ago. As an all-around media center, the PS5 isn't quite as advanced as the Xbox Series X, largely because it doesn't support Dolby Vision HDR over streaming. However, both consoles can pass Dolby Atmos and DTS:X soundtracks through to your TV, with some minor tinkering in the settings, and neither console supports Dolby Vision HDR or HDR10+ from Blu-rays. So actually the PS5 isn't at any disadvantage for discs compared to the Xbox. Where it does have an advantage, though, is picture quality. In our tests, done on the original PS5 model rather than the Slim, but both have the same tech inside, we found that the PS5 image is cleaner and sharper for native 4K than the Xbox, and it upscales HD Blu-rays with more natural results. So we think of the two consoles, the Sony is the better Blu-ray player. We explain more in our dedicated guide to whether the £5 is a good Blu-ray player. Just make sure you buy the version that plays discs. Below is a link to our review of the original PS5 console, which carries the same capabilities as the PS5 Slim, just in a bulkier body. Number 3. Magnetar UDP-800, the best 4K Blu-ray player for audiophiles. Magnetar is a relative newcomer to the 4K Blu-ray world, though it's from the same company as Revan, which has made players for a while. And like Revan players, the Magnetar is a seriously premium piece of hardware, weighing in at hefty 8 kilograms, keeping those discs stable. Speaking of discs, it not only supports all Blu-ray formats, but is also generous with its audio disc support, including DVD audio and SACD. The UDP-800 is not just a powerhouse when it comes to picture, which we said in our review conveys all the luster and near three-dimensional texture you would hope for, but also when it comes to audio, thanks to the built-in Burr Brown PCM 1795 stereo DAC, 32-bit, 192 kHz, and balanced XLR stereo outputs. When we listen to a recording of the Earth Overture by Kosuke Yamashita, which was in 96 kHz, 24-bit 7.1. We listened to in linear PCM. We said it sounds superb, with crystal clarity and hugely dynamic fanfares. It's like sitting amidst the orchestra. With satisfactory and DVD audio playback as well. This really is an excellent option if you're looking to get just as much from the audio side of things as your movies from your 4K Blu-ray player. If you are looking for 7.1 analog audio outputs, sadly you won't find them here. Your best bet, if you want this while keeping the satisfactory playback, is the Revin UBR-200. Number 2. Panasonic DP-UB9000, the best 4K Blu-ray for home theater enthusiasts. The DP-UB9000 is Panasonic's flagship 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray player, and it's the model to buy if you have an elite home theater setup and need something that can push it to the max. It's beautifully made and viably specified and unashamedly premium. The heavy metal build and luxe design mean it feels high-end too. It's not just a pretty face. The DP-UB9000 was the first UHD deck from Panasonic to support all the key HDR formats. Vanilla HDR10, its dynamic sibling HDR10+, HLG, and Dolby Vision. The Panasonic DP-UB820 at the top of our list supports all these formats too, though. When we tested the DP-UB9000, we were as impressed by its audio as by its image quality. It boasts high-quality DACs, 2-channel and 7.1-channel analog outputs, and high-res audio support. Toss in a host of smart features, and the UB9000 ticks nearly every box in our book. Naturally, all of these flagship features don't come cheap. However, for those seeking the best Blu-ray playback around, and don't mind about it lacking some audio disc support, look no further. In our review, this picture performance and overall build quality make that lofty price tag look like a steal, while cinematic imagery, full HDR compatibility, and that powerful HDR optimizer make this player a must-have for videophiles. Number 1. Panasonic DP-UB820, the best 4K Blu-ray player for most people. The Panasonic DP-UB820 is easily the best 4K Blu-ray player on the market for most people. It offers full HDR support, plenty of connectivity options, with up to 7.1 channels of analog audio output, Wi-Fi capabilities, including video streaming, and varied playback functionality. And as an added bonus, it comes at a very competitive price. Picture quality on the Panasonic DP-UB820 is fantastic, with 4K HDR images looking particularly brilliant. Colors are punchy, textures are sharp and defined, and black tones are accurate. We found during our testing that this was the case across the board, whether it was 4K Blu-ray, standard Blu-ray, and even DVD. In our review, we said its 4K upscaling is effective, giving regular, non-4K Blu-ray a whole new level of detail. So for those looking to get that little bit extra out of their Blu-ray picture, the DP-UB820 is here to help. Audio is another of the UB820's strengths, with excellent Dolby Atmos reproduction in particular. During testing, we found that even through a mid-range Dolby Atmos soundbar, the room-filling effect we were looking for was still present. The UB820 also boasts different external audio connections, including a dedicated HDMI audio output and up to 7.1 channels of direct analog audio output for those with a home theater setup.